All right, everybody, let's talk about the taskbar. The taskbar is the whole entire bar located on the bottom of your screen. We've already talked about the start menu and the search bar. So this whole part is also part of your taskbar. These are your programs. Okay, so for example, so let's get out of here so I can show you what the taskbar looks like in action. So this is Cortana. So all of these icons here at the bottom don't have the words, they don't have the name of the app that you're using, but if you hover over it, it will tell you the name. Okay, so remember in the intro we talked about graphical user interface. It's too much for users to see the names of programs or of apps or of anything really on the screen. There's too much going on, so that's why they do icons. But again, you can always figure out the name of the app if you hover over with your mouse. Okay, so this is Cortana. Cortana is Microsoft's version of a voice activated assistant. So Cortana is Microsoft's. You may have heard of Alexa, which is Amazon's, and then Siri's is Apple's. So if I clicked on Cortana right now, it's going to ask me,
I can learn to understand you much better if I can get familiar with the way you talk. I need your permission to help.
So Cortana only works if you have internet access at all times, and then of course you have to set it up so it recognizes your voice. So I have not set this up yet, so I'm going to say maybe later. Okay. So if you type in here right now, it's going to act like a search. So you don't have to do anything right now with Cortana. This is a task view. It changes how you. So if I clicked on task view, it shows me what's running. It shows me things that I've done in the past 30 days with a timeline. I don't use task view. You can definitely use it if you think that this is the way you if this helps you see information better or organize your files better. So if I click on that, it takes me back to the regular view. This is Google Chrome, File Explorer, Microsoft PowerPoint, and I can rearrange all of these apps on my taskbar. I can delete the app from the taskbar, meaning I can unpin from my taskbar whatever app I don't want. So I'm going to unpin this mail app from the taskbar. So if I want to add something to the taskbar, I can go back to the start menu, right click on the tile, and I can go to more and pin to taskbar. So there it is again. Or I can even go in my alphabetical list, right click, go to more, pin to taskbar. Okay. So moving on away, and then I can have all these apps on my taskbar. I can have more than just what's here. It's just going to give me an arrow. This arrow here will show more of my apps if I wanted to. But so it would be a second arrow here. This arrow is for these icons here that are come with your computer. So right now this is the Zoom icon. This is my laptop battery. This is my Wi-Fi. That's my volume, time and date. And this I want to show you is the Action Center. So the Action Center is a notification for apps, shows you all your recent activities, and it shows you more tools and settings. So if we click on here, okay, it gives me notifications to update, or it gives me notifications about my virus and threat protection, general things that I need to know about my computer. It knows that I just installed this Photos Media Engine, so I can check it out. So if I set up my mail, all the notifications for my email would show up here on the right. I have other settings here at the bottom. So that's what that action center is for. So if you set up your mail in the mail app on your computer, you're going to get hundreds and hundreds of notifications because of your email. So I generally don't use the action center. Again, you don't have to use it, but you are more than welcome to. So yeah, if I press expand, these are more settings. Okay, so like if I'm on the airplane, I can switch to airplane mode, but I don't have to do it just there. I can also click here and enable airplane mode that way. So there's many ways of doing one thing. If I wanted to do airplane mode, I could even type in the search bar, or I can go to the settings here. I can also go to the settings here and enable airplane mode. So there's a million ways to do one thing here on this computer, all located on your taskbar, either from left to right. You can go into your start menu, you can do in your search bar. Can't do it here, but you can definitely do it here. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll definitely get back to you.